Oh, hey there. Welcome back to the Learn English podcast. So glad you're joining us today.
And I'm Bob.
And I'm Julia, your host. We help you learn English, through short, real-life conversations. Super easy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's always a lot of fun, right, Julia?
Oh, always, Bob, always. I mean, it's going to be a good one. Okay, so Bob, what are we talking about today? What's our topic for our wonderful listeners? Today, we are going to learn how to describe your home or apartment in English. For all our beginner learners out there, this is going to be super, super helpful. So, Bob, for our listeners, to really understand how to describe a home, I think we should simulate a real life situation, like two friends just chatting about their places.
Oh, I love that idea, Julia. Perfect. So, who goes first? Should I describe my apartment?
Yeah, please. Tell us about your place. What's it like? Is it a house, an apartment?
Okay. So, I live in an apartment. It's pretty small actually. It's not like super big, but it's very cozy. Yeah, cozy. I really like it.
Cozy. That's a great word. So, how many rooms do you have in your apartment, Bob?
Well, I have one bedroom, of course, and then there's a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. So four main rooms, I guess. It's just right for me.
Nice. And what about your living room? What kind of furniture is in there? Is it modern?
Oh, my living room. It's my favorite room, I think. It's very simple. I have a really comfortable, like big gray sofa, for relaxing, and a small round coffee table in front of it. And then I have a big television on the wall, so I can watch movies and TV shows.
Sounds lovely. Is it bright? Does it have big windows?
Oh, absolutely. It has like two really big windows that look out. So yeah, it's very, very sunny, especially in the morning. And you know what? It has a small balcony too. That's a nice little extra space.
Oh, a balcony. That's a great feature. What do you put on your balcony? Plants? Chairs?
Just a small table and two chairs. It's perfect for having coffee in the morning or just, relaxing outside after work. And I have a few small green plants too. They make it feel fresh.
That sounds so nice, Bob. Really. And where is your apartment located? Like, is it in the city center or a quiet area?
It's um it's in a pretty quiet neighborhood actually. It's not right in the city center, no, but it's very close to a big park. So I can go for walks and, just enjoy nature easily. It's great.
A park nearby is like a huge plus. That's fantastic. Okay, my turn. So I live in a house. It's a bit bigger than your apartment, Bob. It has three bedrooms.
Wow, 3 bedrooms. That's quite a lot of space. Do you have like a big family?
Yeah, it is. And it has a living room, a kitchen, a dining room, a separate room for eating, and two bathrooms. So lots of rooms. It's great for when friends come over.
2 bathrooms, luxury. Wow. That's really convenient, I bet.
Well, it's helpful with family, and for guests. My kitchen is pretty big. It has a large dark wooden table and lots of white cabinets for storage. I spend a lot of time cooking and talking there.
Oh, I can imagine. Is it a modern kitchen or more traditional?
I would say it's more traditional actually, but it's very warm with like a bright yellow wall that gets a lot of sun. And my living room, oh, it's very large with a big L-shaped cream-colored sofa and a cozy fireplace.
A fireplace. That sounds so cozy for winter, especially with a big sofa.
Oh, it is. It's really, really nice. Perfect for cold evenings. And my house, it also has a small garden in the back.
A garden. Now you're making me jealous, Julia. What do you have in your garden? Flowers? Trees?
Well, it's mostly green, with soft grass and some small trees around the edges. And I have a few flower beds with colorful flowers like red and purple, especially in spring and summer. It's not huge, but it's really peaceful. I love to sit there.
That sounds that sounds amazing, Julia. Like a real family home with space for everything.
Yeah, it is, exactly. And it's located in a quiet, sort of suburban area, not downtown, but very close to a small shopping center and a good school. So it's very convenient for daily life.
So both of our homes, they sound quite different, but both very, very comfortable, right? And good for different things.
Absolutely, very comfortable. And I hope that conversation gives our listeners a really good idea of how to start talking about their own homes and apartments in English, using all these simple words. Okay, so now that we've had our little chat, it's time for you, our amazing listeners, to practice. This is like super important for building confidence.
Absolutely. We're going to repeat some key sentences and phrases from our conversation slowly and clearly. Listen closely and then say them out loud with us. Don't be shy.
That's right. Let's start with describing size. Bob, you said your apartment was pretty small?
Right. Pretty small.
So say it with us. Really focus on the sound. It's pretty small.
It's pretty small.
Again.
It's pretty small.
Excellent. Now, you also said your apartment was very cozy. That's a lovely word. Let's try that one. It's very cozy.
It's very cozy.
Once more.
It's very cozy.
Perfect. And a great feature you mentioned, Bob, was your small balcony. That's a good phrase for adding details. Say it with us. It has a small balcony, too.
It has a small balcony, too.
Let's do it again slowly.
It has a small balcony, too.
Fantastic. Now, when I was describing my house, I said it's a bit bigger. Let's practice that. It's a bit bigger.
It's a bit bigger.
One more time.
It's a bit bigger.
Nice. And I also talked about my kitchen. I said my kitchen is pretty big. Try repeating this one. Focus on the pretty. My kitchen is pretty big.
My kitchen is pretty big.
Again.
My kitchen is pretty big.
Wonderful. And finally, I mentioned my small garden. This is good for describing outdoor spaces. It also has a small garden in the back.
It also has a small garden in the back.
Let's hear it one more time.
It also has a small garden in the back.
It also has a small garden in the back.
You guys are doing great. Keep practicing these phrases. The more you say them, the more natural they'll feel. Okay, fantastic work with the repetition, everyone. That's super important for getting comfortable. Now, let's break down some of the words and phrases we used today so you can describe your own home.
Yeah, this is like the vocabulary part. Really useful stuff here.
Exactly. So first, let's talk about rooms. We mentioned a few, like living room. What is a living room, Bob?
A living room is a room where you relax, maybe you watch TV or, just hang out with friends or family.
Perfect. So for example, you could say, my living room has a comfortable sofa. Try to picture that. Then we have bedroom. That's pretty simple, right? It's where you sleep. My bedroom, for instance, has a big bed.
And the kitchen, of course, is where you cook food. My kitchen, has a small table, but it's where I make my coffee every morning.
Coffee's important, Bob. And the bathroom. That's where you shower or wash your hands. So like, my bathroom is small, but it's very clean.
Right. Now, let's talk about some furniture. We said sofa a lot. That's a long, comfy seat, usually in the living room, where more than one person can sit. So I like to read books on my sofa.
Yes, very relaxing. And a bed, obviously, is what you sleep on. My bed is super soft. Or my bed is big.
And the table, that's a flat surface, usually with legs, for eating or working on. So the kitchen has a table for eating.
Good one. Now, for describing size, we talked about small and big. Remember, small means not large and big means large. Simple. My apartment is small,
Or my kitchen is big.
And that great word, cozy. You love cozy.
I do. Cozy means small but very comfortable and warm. Like, my bedroom is very cozy. It feels nice, you know? Now, for features, we mentioned balcony. That's a small outdoor area, usually connected to an apartment or house where you can stand or sit outside. My apartment has a small balcony, perfect for like plants.
Or a garden. That's an outdoor area with plants, grass, flowers, often in the back of a house. My house has a beautiful garden.
Exactly. And finally, let's touch on location and layout. We used in the back. This means at the rear of the house or property. The garden is in the back.
Or next to. That means beside. So the bathroom is next to the bedroom. They're right beside each other.
And for houses with 2 floors or more, we have downstairs and upstairs. Downstairs is the lower floor, like where the living room or kitchen might be. The kitchen is downstairs.
And upstairs is the higher floor. All the bedrooms are upstairs. It just tells you like where things are located in the house.
Yeah, so many useful words and phrases there, right? You can really start to paint a picture of your home now. Okay, fantastic. We've covered a lot of great vocabulary. Now, before we wrap up, let's really nail the pronunciation of a few words that can be a little tricky for English learners.
Oh, good idea. Sometimes, words look one way, but they sound totally different.
Exactly. So let's start with cozy. Remember I said my bedroom is cozy? It's not cozy, it's co-z. Hear that Z sound?
Yeah, it's like a soft Z. Cozy.
Right, so let's try it together. Say it with me slowly. Co-z. Again, co-z. Fantastic. Next, let's try balcony. This word has 3 parts, and the stress is on the first part. Balcony, not balcony.
Balcony. Like a swingy, bow sound.
Perfect, bub. Let's practice. Say balcony. One more time. Balcony. Great job. And how about comfortable? This one, it can be a mouthful. Many people sometimes add extra syllables. It's actually usually said with 3 syllables, not 4. Comfortable. That fort part often gets like compressed.
Oh, yeah, you don't say comfortable. It's comfortable.
Precisely. Try it with us. Comfortable. One more. Slow and clear. Comfortable. You got it. And last one for today, furniture. That's Furniture. The ter part can be a bit tricky. It's not furniture exactly, it's more furniture. That chur sound is common for chur at the end of words.
Uh-huh. Like picture too, right? Picture?
Exactly, Bob. Good example. So, furniture. Let's practice. Furniture. Again, furniture. Amazing. By focusing on these little details, your English will sound so much more natural. Wow, we covered so much today, didn't we, Bob?
We really did, Julia. From rooms like the living room and kitchen to furniture like sofas and beds, and how to describe if it's big or small, modern or cozy.
Absolutely. And don't forget those super useful phrases for describing where things are, like next to or upstairs. It's all about making your home description clear and natural.
It's definitely a lot of good stuff for beginner English learners.
So, listeners, here's your challenge after finishing this episode. We want you to use what you've learned today to describe your home, or maybe even your dream home, in just a few sentences. Think about some rooms, maybe a piece of furniture, and how you'd describe it.
Yeah, and tell us if it's cozy or spacious.
Exactly. Then leave your description in the comment section on our YouTube channel. We love reading your examples, and it really helps you practice. It's a great way to build confidence.
we're looking forward to reading them.
And that's all for today on the Learn English podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope this helps you feel more confident describing your space in English.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.